First Watch with Sheriff Mark Daniels on KWCD Bisbee Sierra Vista. Hosted by Public Information Officers Carol Kappas and Grady Butler. First Watch is brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative.
And welcome to your Friday. I'm Grady Butler. With me is Carol Kappas and Sheriff Mark Daniels. Good morning.
Good morning, Cochise County.
Hello, everyone.
So I wanted to say hello to Nellie. She's one of our camera operators, and she listens every week. So good morning. Thank you for listening.
All right.
Hello, Nellie.
Well, let's talk about Cochise County football.
Yes, tonight Chris and I will be in Bisbee. Pumas are hosting the Benson Bobcats. And let me just say, they're both 2-2 teams. There is no clear, convincing, look, this is a team to beat in the San Pedro division. So both teams are 2-2. It's anybody's win. Anybody's win, and that's the great thing about San Pedro football this year is every game's competitive, every game. There's no real convincing team that's out there dominating. So we'll be calling the game in Bisbee tonight. It's the first game we've called for the 2A, and so Bisbee and Benson both 2-2. So tune into us. Pre-game's at 6:30, kickoff at 7.
And so it's going to be a busy time. Everybody's going to be playing football. Everybody's going to be going out to the 100th anniversary of the Cochise County Fair. So it's a big deal. They have a lot of historical stuff there. So they have clothing that they're selling. They have merchandise. The fair people have done an amazing job this year.
They have. I was down there yesterday for the afternoon, and it is. And a lot of people attending. It was Kids Day yesterday, so all the kiddos were coming through. But if you haven't been to a county fair, it's kind of the backbone of our communities. And so again, kudos to the association at the Cochise County Fair to put that together. And I don't know how many people will be there tonight, Carol, because they're going to be listening to Cochise County High School football. But yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. But again,
that's why they have ear pods.
Yeah, exactly. So, but again, it's going to be packed tonight, no doubt about it. They got a concert tonight. They had the Journey, whatever they call that, last night band, and I hear a lot of people went to that. So again, it's just a lot going on in the county this weekend, and then we got youth soccer kicking off tomorrow at the parks. You'll see a lot of little kiddos playing soccer tomorrow. I know my grandkids will be playing out there, and just a lot of cool things going on here in Cochise County.
Yeah, and circling back to the fair really quickly, our committee that we have from the Sheriff's Office, because we have the end area that's the stage, did a really great job this year. So thanks to everyone who's on that committee. We have the Lieutenant Heisner, Lieutenant Monhay. They were out there making sure that everything was set up. Ursula. And so keeping on with the busyness, we have a visitor coming to Cochise County today. So on top of everything else, we have a huge influx of media because we have Vice President Harris coming.
We do. And that was, we've had this since the border issue. For 3.5 years, we have dealt with the tragedies, the borders, the turmoil that's brought to this community. And I know we had former President Trump here, Senator Vance here, and many other dignitaries that have come here to listen to us, to hear us. Is there politics involved in this? You bet. Every visit usually has some political affiliation to it. But we also did a reach out to the White House. America's sheriffs have been trying to meet with President Biden and Vice President Harris for 3.5 years. So thanks to Chris Mays, our Attorney General, and Senator Kelly, they actually made that happen, and that's the reason she's coming here. So Mayor McCall, Mayor Hugh Shaw Douglas, myself, Ann English, the chairman of the board, and many others are going to have the opportunity to spend some time. I drafted up a letter that kind of outlines our thoughts. But bottom line is we have to engage this, whether she's still sitting current vice president, has decision-making power. We need help here. We need help. But second of all, if she does win, then hopefully this will set a foundation. Because if she does win and she turns her back on us, then we can say, yeah, we know, she knows exactly what's going on this border. So again, either way, we're looking at this as a foundation, a start. We could debate where we've been, but at the end of the day, if we're not talking, we're not solving, and we're trying to solve some problems here. I'm trying to save lives. That's what this is all about, stop tragedies, lives being changed in such a negative way. Is there mixed reviews of her coming? You bet there is. Is there frustration behind it because we've waited 3.5 years? You bet there is. But the bottom line is we have to look forward, and that's something I'm trying to do. I mean, put my own disciplines in place on this because I share a lot of that frustration. I really do. But at the end of the day, if we're not working together, we're not solving. And again, that's what this is all about today. So again, we'll see how this goes.
The website is now up for purchasing tickets for the Cochise County Sheriff's Charity Ride, and it's coming up in November.
It is, and I'm excited. 12th annual. We're giving out $10,000 each for a total of $50,000. Thank you, Sergeant McNeely. A big shout out to Allie Hatfield, who actually put this together 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I always give her that shout out. But this year we're giving out to Just Kids Inc., Cochise Serving Veterans, Benson Douglas Shop with the Cop. These are all the kiddos, all the kids that we try to promote law enforcement, and it's getting more and more kids, which in a way is kind of sad, but it's real. So that's a cost. The Hero Paws program and the Wilcox Quarterback Club, which helps youth up in Wilcox to play sports. So those are our 5 designated charities this year, so we're excited. And that's the first Saturday in November. So and this year we're going to add classic cars. We're going to go ahead and add classic cars for you get the motorcycle ride, the side-by-side ride. And we're going to have some classic cars. So if you got a classic, you just want to take a ride in it that day and be part and support these charities, what a cool thing.
It is going to be cool. And the tickets are available now online at cochise.az.gov/sheriff. So you can get your tickets even now, and the ride's coming up in a little over a month.
You got that down. That's good, Grady.
That's good. All right, and also Dine Under the Stars is happening.
That is. Dine Under the Stars at U of A South is tomorrow night, and that's a fundraiser to help their foundation for kids to go to school, to help their educational endeavors. And so Jeff Davenport and I will be emceeing that, and it's always a nice event, very elegant event, but again, it's got a great cause and brings the community together to help those in need again. We do so much of that around this county. I'm just so excited to be a citizen here in this county.
And giving back and making sure that we work closely with our communities, we have National Night Out, and it allows people to interact with public safety agencies. So Bisbee had theirs Tuesday of this week, their first one, and representation from public safety agencies was phenomenal. All of the agencies showed up. They had free food to give away, and the community, I guess, it's going to work. It's going to build upon it. So the community came out, about 50 people, but they're gonna get better every year that they go through. And Chief Cox was here last week and wanted to make sure to invite everybody. So congratulations, Chief, on everything that you guys got accomplished, and looking forward to the following ones.
We got some we got some special communities here and special leadership with law enforcement, and we all support each other, and that's what makes it so nice. Whether it be a critical debrief, which we had this week on the shooting here where 4 agencies were involved, that was actually the critical debrief to all those involved. It went very, very well. But again, we share our troubles, we share our challenges, but we also share our successes. Those national night out. God, am I saying that right? Actually, our successes, because the community come out and embrace us. Boy, today's not going well.
Well, it's also National Night Out coming out on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, for Sierra Vista Police Department. So
yeah.
try it again, Sheriff.
Yeah, I'll just invite you out for that one. Let's just keep it simple. But no, and that's a huge one. I mean, you talk about a lot of people coming out for all the right reasons. You got private businesses like Target, for example, comes out and supports that. There's so many aspects of the community that are touched that night. And so again, that's Tuesday night. I believe it starts at 5:30, Grady?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, and definitely we'll be out there in support of that.
And another thing that's going around right now is a scam issue, and they continue to use the sheriff's office, making people's names up, but spoofing our number so it makes it look like it's truly coming from our office. And a gentleman yesterday said that he had $4,000 that he was ready to turn over to somebody, Sergeant Jones at the sheriff's office. So we were able to interdict that, but congratulations on our staff knowing the right things to say. And to everybody out there listening, we want to say we're not going to ask you for money.
No, and the courts are not going to ask you for money. And again, just call law enforcement. If somebody's asking you to do something with your account, your credit card, anything with your personal information, your flag should be flying. And what I mean by that is it's not right. And give us a call. It takes 5 minutes. An officer or a deputy will call you back and look into it and say, no, we know the scam's going on, so call us. That's the best thing. You're not bothering us. We'd rather see you save $4,000 than say, hey, don't call us. No, we want you to call us, and let's get into that. And most of these places are from countries we can't touch. We know that, and they know that, and that's why they're so persistent with it. There's no accountability with them.
Well, Sheriff Mark Daniels, we thank you for coming and talking to us today.
Yeah, and I'm cutting off early today because there's a lot going on with the visit. I got another thing going on here in just a few minutes. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate you, and just be careful on those scams, and we'll see you all next week.
First Watch on KWCD Country is brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative.
Giving you an inside look to your sheriff's office. Let's go back to First Watch on KWCD.
And it's brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, giving you an inside look into your sheriff's office. I'm Grady Butler. Carol Kappas is here, and our next guest.
Welcome back, Cochise County, and thank you so much, Eva, for being here from the Salvation Army.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on October 5th.
October 5th, Saturday, the Lions Club is going to be using our facility to do the Linus blanket effort. And they've done this a few times, and they make blankets. You don't have to have any sewing skills. Just show up, and the blankets will be provided for you, and it helps kids all over our county.
And you guys have got Angel Tree coming up. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Oh my gosh, Angel Tree is always so exciting. Angel Tree is taking care of our kids who are a little bit less fortunate. And we take care of over 500 kids every year. So we're going to start taking our appointments on the 7th of October. You can call or you can come in and pick up an application. And it's important to know what you need to be qualified for this. We need your proof of residency, proof of income verification, and proof of custody of your kiddos.
And then, so when they bring all that stuff in, what's the process?
It's really a simple process. We have a volunteer representative, Michelle Hahn, who takes care of that. She interviews folks. She makes sure that their wish list is up to date for all the kids in the family, and the kids in the family go up to age 17. We don't have a lower limit for that because all the kids in the house get something. So you can start calling us on the 7th of October. Our appointments are going to be starting the 15th of October, and then we'll have our distribution in December.
And that's when the public will step up, but we're going to get to that a little bit as we get closer to that. But for right now, we're getting some families registered.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's talk about the kettle then, because I know that the kettle kickoff is coming up, and that's one of your favorite things. It's your biggest fundraiser of the year.
It is. The Salvation Army Red Kettle Campaign kickoff for us is going to be the 14th of November, Thursday morning at 7:30. Look for your invitation in the mail. The Sheriff's Department, as a matter of fact, kicks off our kettle season on Black Friday right after Thanksgiving, and they have all the doors at Walmart and always do a fabulous job. So if you would like to step up and be a Red Kettle bell ringer, please call me anytime.
Even like right now, right?
Even right now, except I have my phone turned off.
That's right, yes. So we appreciate everything that the Salvation Army does, especially going into the holiday season, because that's the time when people maybe need things the most. So what you do for our community is very amazing, so thank you for that.
Well, we just appreciate all the members of our community that just step up. It's just wonderful to see, and we believe it is God working here in Sierra Vista.
So do you want to give some contact information and locations of the Salvation Army right here in Sierra Vista?
Yes, we're at 180 East Wilcox Drive at the corner of Carmichael, and we do serve lunch Monday through Friday. If you are not aware of that, if you're in need and can use a good, nutritious, hot, free lunch, 11:30 to 12:30, please come see us.
Carol, how do they get a hold of us at the Sheriff's Office?
Reach out to cochise.az.gov/sheriff. That's going to be our webpage, and you can see all the exciting things that we're doing there. We also have our social media sites at Cochise County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Mark J. Daniels, and that's our Facebook. It'll take you to our X and our Instagram accounts. If you want to give us a call, 520-432-9500.
First Watch on KWCD Country is brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative.
You've been listening to First Watch, brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Keep up to date. Follow the Cochise County Sheriff's Office on Facebook. And tune in next Friday, 7 a.m. for First Watch right here on KWCD.